Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. And we got an interesting one for y'all today. A little spicy, little extra flavors here. We've got a essentially 5-color blue control deck for LHXO. I'm so dyslexic. Oh, God. LHXO. What's up? And, there's some interesting stuff going on. So it's basically like a blue-black, base blue-black control deck. A lot of the cards you're used to seeing here. I'm a pretty big fan of Drama Loch in Modern. Thought Scour, Drama Loch, Spell Snare, Fatal Push, Snapcaster Mage, Force of Negation, Cryptic Command. You know, a lot of the usual stuff here. Then things get a little crazy. A little crazy. And we've got all 5 colors of mana in this deck. Okay? We're playing 1 Steam Vents, 1 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Breeding Pool, 4 copies of Arcum's Astrolabe, which obviously is a card that lets you do anything, right? And we're playing 1 Abrupt Decay, 2 Dovin's Veto, and 2 Kolaghan's Command. So we have 1 green card, 2 white cards, 2 red cards, and of course our explosives is supercharged. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. And that's the main deck. And in a sideboard, we have 2 Blood Moons, which is obviously hilarious in a 5-color deck, a Fry, 2 Veil of Summers, and a Celestial Purge. Now, I made some slight changes to this list going into this, as I usually do. Added the 4th Astrolabe, changed the lands a little bit, but didn't change the core of a deck. I've got some pretty big concerns here. The opportunity cost to playing extra colors is high. And the question is, what's your payoff? Because the problem is, we obviously need to get a Watery Grave in play, right? So we can cast our blue-black spells. But if in the games we don't draw Arcum's Astrolabe, we're going to end step fetch for a duel. What do we get? Do we get Steam Vents? Do we get Dovin's Veto? Do we get Breeding Pool? What if we don't have one of these cards in our hand yet? What do we get in the dark? You know, so. And the problem is that when you're making a splash like this, you know, you got to weigh your opportunity cost versus your payoff. Opportunity cost, I'd say it's reasonably high. We're playing extra duels that we wouldn't necessarily need to play. It makes our fetching pretty awkward because we're not sure what colors we're going to necessarily need. So opportunity cost is reasonably high. And if we just hold a fetch up, now we have to fetch shock to get our duel. So I saw this problem in Goblins back in the day. The reason I never splashed black in my Legacy Goblin deck was, I mean, partly because you don't get wastelanded, but I didn't want to have to preemptively fetch my bad lands in matchups where wasteland is a concern, because if I draw a black card, I can't cast it. You know, so that's the opportunity cost, and then the question is, what's the payoff? The payoff is, it's not super high. Dovin's Veto, how much better is Dovin's Veto than Negate? It's better. It's obviously better. Is it worth the opportunity cost? We're not really gaining a unique effect we didn't already have access to. Abrupt Decay. How much better is Abrupt Decay than Fatal Push or Hero's Downfall or even like Cast Out? It's better, but is it that much better? Is it worth the trouble? Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command is pretty good. Now, obviously, we've seen Grixis control decks mostly playing red for this card and Lightning Bolt. So, Kolaghan's Command is the most powerful of these cards that provides a pretty powerful late game of Kolaghan's Command, get back Snapcaster Mage, Kolaghan's Command again, get me a flashback Snapcaster Mage. So, that's the one that stands out pretty heavily here, as red being the color that's easiest on the splash, you know. So if we're only playing red, we get that 1 Steam Vents, we get it, we're good to go. That's that. And then the sideboard, you know, Blood Moon is definitely a really powerful effect. That's a cool one. We're playing a lot of basics too. It's kind of cool to have like a light Blood Moon splash. It's very easy to do. You just get your 1 Steam Vents and cast it all your basics in play. That's pretty cool. Fry is okay. It's not much better than, you know, another kill spell. Purge is great. Exiling red and 6, things like that. But again, not like a bunch better than a comparable spell. Veil of Summer is very good. Now, Veil of Summer is, you know, the kind of card it's worth splashing for because it's just that good. But even if a sideboard, if we just have the breeding pool of a sideboard, then one of matches we have it, that's fine. But otherwise, Ashiok, Plague Engineer, Stroke, Vendilion Clique, all stuff's very reasonable. So that's kind of my big concern. And my big concern is that the juice ain't worth the squeeze, basically. You know, we're going to see how it plays out as far as fetching our colors, but I don't know if we're necessarily making our deck better or worse by playing the extra colors. And there's no real incentive or payoff to want to be these extra colors. There's no like, aside from Astrolabe, you know, there's no Niv Mizzet drawing extra cards. There's no Hero Precinct 1 or just some sort of payoff for doing this. So aside from just the cards are cool. So we'll see. Yes, Fact or Fiction was my edition of a deck. There was a Gifts Ungiven, which I didn't really get. So one Fact or Fiction, I think it's very good in decks like this. Also, what we're up against is we are not playing just Simic, Sultai for Euro, Veil of Summer, and Abrupt Decay, and we're not playing straight Grixis for Lightning Bolt and Kolaghan's Command. Both of which may be better, may not. But we'll see. We're gonna play it. Let me know your thoughts. LH. What should I? XO. Let me know your thoughts. Let's battle and see what happens. All right. See if I'm right or wrong. Or there's a lot of fancy stuff here. Preliminaries and challenges and super qualifier, modern super qualifier in 2 days. I gotta look at this stuff. There's so many of these. I haven't played any of these yet. I should consider playing something like that. All right. Modern League. Let's go. Please select a deck. Blue control. Come on, Magic Island, you can do it. I believe in you. The Marionette Master deck was awesome. If you missed it, you got to get yourself onto YouTube and go watch that one because that was really, really cool. That deck was sweet. Let's go. Your Deck Live, a show where I play your deck live on stream. Let's go. 5-color blue. 5-color blue. Remember, folks, if you want to see your deck on Your Deck Live, hop on over to my website, jimdavismtg.com, for all the information you could ever want about me, my content, and Your Deck Live. Check it out. Social media, articles. God, go watch this video, please. It's awesome. And then, most importantly, up here, I play your deck. And there it is. What's it cost? What do you get? How to schedule, how to donate, how to submit, logistics, and so on and so forth. And the queue, the current queue, which is loading right now. There it is. Check it out. jimdavismtg.com. It was originally an Esper control list that moved to 4C, eventually to 5C once Astrolabe was printed. Okay. Alright, so, well, we drawn 2 dual lands here, so colors are online, I guess. We got our Astrolabe, we got our Spell Snare, Thought Scour. Also, one thing I didn't mention that's actually really, really important. Playing only one of each duel in your Thought Scour deck is asking for trouble. If we cast this Thought Scour and mill our Steam Vents, now our only way to cast Kolaghan's Command is Arcum's Astrolabe. So that is also a concern as well. So we're going to keep. We're on the draw against Lord Drake in here. And they have Eldrazi Temple. Gross. So we are going to leave a Spell Snare for Chalice the Void. Thought Scour plays well with Tasigur, Drown the Loch. Thought Scour is definitely the right card to play in your Drown the Loch deck, Tasigur and stuff, but that's really bad for us. They have Cavernous Souls too. Alright, so that's a really ugly Chalice of the Void. The art is cool, but it's too alternate art. Too alternate. Can't handle it. Spell Snare you. Well, don't mill your Steam Vents then, idiot. Duh. Come on. What are you thinking? I'll try not to. Polluted Delta. Alright. Just gonna Astrolabe here. Probably gonna... Let's see. Try another, sure. So we'll just get an Island, Thought Scour, end step. Get Tasigur. Tasigur's pretty good against them, I think. Honestly. Can I have Tasigur this turn? Am I dumb? I've scoured, fetch. I could have Tasigured right now. That might have been better, actually. I'm going to screw it up. I didn't even consider it. Playing Tasigur's so good against them, it blocks Thought Knots here and they can't kill it. That was probably a mistake. Now they're going to Thought Knot and take Tasigur. That's awkward. Urza's Power Plant. Yeah. Oh, nope. Matter Shaper's here to save the day. Whew, thank God. Whew. Add 1 life from Alum? I mean, you could. Thought Scour myself. We milled Kolaghan's Command, Fatal Push. Okay. Factor Fiction. God, that's awesome. Alright, so we're going to play Tasigur. And honestly, I think we should tap 3 lands and leave our stuff in the graveyard. I want to leave Kolaghan's Command and Fatal Push in the graveyard, so... And Scour for Snapcaster Mage, so... Let's just get basic Swamp. I think classifying Matter Shaper as a very good card is a pretty big stretch. It's a pretty medium card. It's occasionally okay. It's not a very overtly powerful card. Alright, so... I think I cast it. Just tapping out. Whatever. Should I leave all the spell? Actually, a Spell Snare is pretty awful. And I might want to activate Tasigur at some point, so... Lord Drake, and look, we're playing against you. Radiant Fountain. Powerful. There's the motley mishmash over there on the Eldrazi Tron side. We don't answer a... What's it called very well? A Reality Smasher. Karn, the Great Creator. Okay. Plus. I mean... We're just going to snap push here. Just attack Karn. I don't love pushing a Matter Shaper, but... I think attacking Karn's like pretty important, so we'll just fetch our Steam Vents tapped. Drawing a decent amount of lands this game, that's for sure. My bad, Lord Dragon. Oh, we have a Mystic Sanctuary, so we're out of fetches. That maybe I should have actually conserved my fetches better. That's really, really awkward. I screwed up. Alright. Kill this. Good lord, don't Thought Not Seer me, you know? We only got 1 card left. Top card is Wastes. What a waste. What a waste. Attack the old Karnsky. Karn goes to 2, so they can minus it, but they'll lose it. But they get like a Worm Coil here. It's kind of gross, but they got a Blast Zone. Look at this land base here. Blast Zone, Waste, Radiant Fountain, Power Plant, Cavern of Souls. Oh god, not another Matter Shaper. Anything but another Matter Shaper. Please don't. Alright, so Chalice on 1 is annoying. We have a Kolaghan's Command in the graveyard. Okay. Most importantly, we should have Factor Fiction. That's all that really matters, so... And Into the Story. That's not really doing much for right now. Okay. Just attack Karn, play lands, there you go. Factor Fiction not as good when you can't cast all your 1s. Makes their splits a little easier, but in the Temple, sure. Alright, so we have 1 green card and 2 white cards. Sure. End step. Pump that Blast Zone up. No? Yes? No? Yes? 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 Yes. Karn's going up. So Karn actually hasn't done anything yet. And Matter Shaper number 3? Whew. Okay. End step. Factor Fiction. You lose. Go nuts. Oh, if we have Sanctuary for Kolaghan's Command, that's pretty good too. I'll take the 4-card pile, I guess. Thank you. Okay. Sure. I don't know. I guess I really don't want that. We have a Drama Loch. Alright, so let's attack Karn. They can pop the Blast Zone to save it, and also, I guess they're just like gonna get Wormcoil next turn off Karn probably. We can beat a Wormcoil though. It's not that big of a deal. In this case, the Factor Vision was gifts. It would have been better to get than getting Snap, Gearhulk, and 2 spells. Yeah, I mean, most boards aren't as stable, you know. I don't think Gifts is very good. It's just not good in a fair deck. We're way past... Modern's way too powerful for that. Like... Alright, so Blast Zone for 2. Alright, sure. So that's that. That's dead. Urza's Mine, sure. Mismatched Tron Lance, like a true Eldrazi Tron player. So we're just gonna Mystic Sanctuary the Kolaghan's Command at the top of our deck. So they go. Obviously can't cast the ones, but Kolaghan's Command's pretty good. Can take their last card? How? Alright, you're up. So they can like minus Karn and get like Wormcoil here. Something like that. We can't mill them. There's a Chalice on 1 in play. Force answers a decent amount of things, which is pretty cool. Alright, here it comes. I assume it's Wormcoil. I don't know. Could be something else too, but... Mystic Forge. When I just put... I just put Kolaghan's Command on top of my deck, and you know I have Force of Negation in my hand. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on anymore. Just don't know. I don't know what's happening. Just gonna cast my spells. They have a better card to cast than that. Maybe. Eldrazi. Should die to Smasher anyway. It's great. Alright. Sure. I guess we can, like, block with Tasigur, deal Shock to Smasher, and then Shatter the Chalice of the Void. That actually works pretty well. I think we're right here, barring them drawing, like, Dismember or something. So, untap, draw Kolaghan's Command. Cryptic Command. Yeah, let's play Tap Lance, I go. Get the Thought Scour on their turn also. Can I end of a story? I can end of a story. That's pretty nice, actually. We'll do that instead. We have Strand for Mystic Sanctuary, if I want it. They've got 6 cards. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, land, go. We got better things to do than activate Tasigur. We get into the story. Alright, here we go. What's this? The old Mind Stone. The old Mind Stone. Crack it. That's 7 in the bin for Into the Story. It's cool. Uncounterable draw. Oh my god, they have 2 Smashers? No, 1. That's really annoying. Alright. I guess we're just casting Into the Story. And I don't want Kolaghan's Command exiled, realistically. I think we actually just make our play. I think we just, like... Let's Into the Story first. Then Kolaghan's Command, Shock, Reality Smasher, and Shatter Chalice of the Void. They can't attack. We're going to have a million cards in our hand. And then we can Mystic Sanctuary back something cool at the top of our deck. Probably like Geronimo Loch, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. That's fine. So into the story, draw 4. Cryptic Command, Shadow of Doubt. Okay. Get Mystic Sanctuary. Put Drown in the Loch on top of our deck. Play Kolaghan's Command. Deal 2. Shatter this. Deal 2 to that. Discard a card to your Eye Smasher. Discard, I don't know, I guess Breeding Pool. We have 1 Abrupt Decay and we have 2 Astrolabe, so kill that. And then F6. Probably take Cryptic Command, which is fine. Put that on top. Yeah. And a map, sure. They've got Tron, folks. Watch out. They're still coming in. That seems crazy because we have 7 cards in hand and they have 0 cards in hand, but sure. It's fine. Untap. Draw. Drown the Loch. Maybe we're going to play some stuff first. We can Shadow Doubt their map too. It's hilarious. They're definitely falling for that. Flooded Strand has no targets left, I don't think. Right, saying, oh, we have 2 Watery Graves. All right, we have 2 Watery Graves. All right. Thoughts. I guess there's no thing we play at Sorcery Speed, so yeah, all right. Play this. Say go. We'll make sure to not punk ourselves with the Shadow of a Doubt in our own fetch land. Only 2 Mystic Sanctuaries, yeah. Alright. End step. Smart. I'm dumb. Whatever. Who cares? Go ahead. Whatever. Take my fetch land. I don't care. I have a million lands in my hand anyway. Let's not have them get their land that draws cards. End of the story. Great. All right. Just looking for a way to win the game. Now we're out of fetchable lands. Rafiq of the Few, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Oh my god. What is this? We have 1 Watery Grave left. Ugin the Ineffable. Alright. I am ineffable. Draw 4 cards in response. We're going to deck. Dovin's Veto. Suck it, nerd. We actually have literally all lands. We drew the Watery Grave too. Oh my god. We have no fetchable lands left. This is actually comical. What is going on? Okay. A Big to Fairy Suite. Oh, no. They've got Tron. Alright, end step. Just cast Shadow of Doubt. Astrolabe, okay. Rafiq, been watching on YouTube for a long time. Finally caught a stream. Thanks, Rafiq. Appreciate that. All new subs, make sure you join the Discord, alright? Right on time. We can break the Tron up. I don't have any basics left. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Dovin's Veto, sure. I mean, we're going to kill their Cavern of Souls, I guess. Just whatever. Lose a land. So, this is our deck. It's actually all... I have never seen this before. Our deck is actually all spells. We have 14 cards in our deck, and every single card left is a spell. There's not a single fetch land, not a single anything left. That is hilarious. All right. Yeah, just say go, I guess. We got Tasigur and a Gearhulk. Yeah, I think I misplayed my Sanctuaries. I don't think I did, actually. Untap. Draw. It's got to be a spell. Can't be anything else. Alright. You're up. GLHF. Reality Smasher. You will not smash my reality today, good sir. Or ma'am. April Fools! There's no lands in your deck. There we go. There's our buddy. There's our buddy. Alright, let's close this game out. Gearhulk for Kolaghan's Command for... Oh, I should draw step discard. I screwed up. Oops. Whatever. Pretty sure we can't lose this game. Chalice for 2. Alright, spells. Whatever. It doesn't matter what we do. We can't lose the game. Just try and complete this game here and go to our next game. Play Gearhulk. Play Kolaghan's Command. Return creature, return Tasigur, shock you. That's all fine. Untap. Attack. Oh, draw Tasigur, sure, whatever. Attack, blah, 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 blah. Game's over, let's go. Play Tasigur, exile some lands. Play tap land. They play a spell, we counter it, we attack, we kill them. Here it comes. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh boy, here it comes. 17 mana in the pool. Play Emrakul the Anstorm. Do it. You won't. Yeah, it's 16, my friend. 16. Alright, counter that. What? Oh my god, I can't counter this. 5, 10, 15. Uh-oh. Okay. We can still destroy it, I guess. All right. What do we got in this graveyard here? I should have exiled my Shadow of Doubts. I just was trying to save time and just get to the end of this game, but Opponent won't let me do that, apparently. We have 11 cards left. And for 8, it can kill one of my creatures. It can't kill both of them. Alright, activate this. Maybe just give me, like, Factor Fiction as a Kolaghan's command. Yeah, that was dumb, too. Whatever. We just let it resolve, each kill it, and hope they don't draw another Ballista, I guess. They're going to give me Shadow of Doubt, I would assume. Dovin's Veto? Sure. Even worse. Is that worse? I don't even know if it's worse, honestly. Alright, so let this resolve. Hopefully they kill my Tasigur, not my Gearhulk. It's pretty funny. And 5, 10. They had exactly 15 cards in the graveyard, and it cost 16. They're just going upstairs. Alright. Well, I know, they're killing the Gearhulk. God, they're killing the Gearhulk, too? It's so annoying. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Still have a ways to go here to, like, actually lose this game, but... Alright, untap. Attack for 4. We have 8 cards in our deck. Definitely have at least one more drown the Loch, right? 1, 2, 3. Nope, right at drowns. You have a Snapcaster Mage left? I think so. Hello, buddy. Alright. You're up. Now we have Snap for Kolaghan's command for Snap. Probably should have made the draw step discard, honestly. Whatever. We could Snap Cryptic, too. Or should I get the Kolaghan's command and then shock them and get back Snapcaster Mage? Blah, blah. Turn a creature. Hit back Snap, untap. Or she could just cast it and kill them. I don't know, whatever. Attack. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I couldn't kill them. Whatever. So they go. Now I have Snap, Cryptic, and Veto. So they have like Cavern of Souls, Ballista for 1,000,000. We would lose the game. Alright. Okay. Pretty wacky game there. Pretty wacky game. Alright. So, don't want Dovin's Vetoes. And Abrupt Decay is okay. It's not great. I'd say we're bringing in our Blood Moons. And our Strokes. Not a very good sideboard for Eldrazi Tron, realistically. But, Force of Negation is like okay. Shadow of Doubt's like it stops exactly map. That's basically it. Going into game 5. Pushes Spell Snare's probably worse. 5-color deck, Blood Moon, you know. That is true. Engineer's not the worst, honestly. Spell Snare's bad. I don't mind Force hitting Karn or what's it called? Engineer might just be better than Decay is. We are a little light on answers too. Oh, we have K commands. We have command, and explosives to deal with Chalice. Shadow of Doubt's also just awful. I'll just cut the green card. We got a green land. We got one of these off-color lands at this point. Livid, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Plague Engineer is just fine, I think. It just blocks Thought Not Seer and it blocks the other one. Livid, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Love my YouTube folks. Yeah, can't we cut a land? We'll leave one Shadow of Doubt in. I don't know. That is a mopey looking hand. Alright. We're going to mulligan. This hand's just terrible. That hand's pretty similar, but sure. Alright. We're going to keep this. Worship into a story. This hand's pretty bad. Need a little bit of help here. Relic of Progenitus. That card is rather good against us for a number of reasons. Both my graveyard and theirs. Yeah, alright. We get it. Okay. Mindstone map, powerful. Powerful. Loch, not powerful. Not powerful. That could be worse. Could be worse for sure. I only have 3 cards left. I only have 4, but play a card or something like that. We can always nab it with the old Forcey. Alright. Matter Shaper, very powerful, very powerful. Oh, we gonna get him. We gonna get him, folks. We gonna get him. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? No. Wow. Not cracking the map. Alright. Seagate Wreckage, sure. I kind of want to get him. We were tapped out last time. They could have just done it. Or they're waiting to find the other Tron land. All right. Just play Mystic Sanctuary. It's, oh, no, I didn't play the island. Oh. Oh. The goal is to play Sanctuary and have up Snapcaster to block, but also Shadow of Doubt. Whatever. Blast Zone. Man, they love motley lands. Our opponent's not like a usual all draws Tron play. Usually we draw natural Tron every game. Not this opponent. Loch skis. Karn, the Great Creator. Love it. Force of Negation, you're live again. You got something to do, my friend. Drama Loch, you also have something to do. Okay. I mean, we're pretty close to playing Tasigur. I'm just gonna crack this. Like, we've been playing this game of chicken over this fetch land, but like, why didn't they just do it while I was tapped out? You know, like whatever. Fine, you win. You get to do your map. I don't care. You get it. You tap out. I'll play Tasigur. You get your Cavern of Souls. They really wanted it that bad. They could have just done it while I was tapped out, so it's fine. And we'll just get an island. Could be Swamp, actually. Get Swamp. No, they don't know it. We had Shadow in game 1. Let's get... I guess they could, like, in theory, Blast Zone my Astrolabes. I guess we'll get this. And... I don't know. There's Tasigur. This is game 2, yeah. Pretty long game 1. What's up, Sunlock? Could I have done Shadow Doubt into Tasigur without fetching? Maybe. All is dust to kill my Tasigur. Alright. It's dead. It's dead. In their hand is Cavern of Souls card. Thankfully, they've drawn like horribly both games. They just never have a good payoff. It's just Matter Shaper every time. Their lands are always really messed up. So that is fortunate for us, I suppose. I guess we're getting Island here. Yeah, we get it. Relic, got it. Cycle with Shadow of Doubt. Don't think it's getting much better than that. Draw a card. Cryptic Command? Alright. I mean, they have Cavern of Souls, so it's not really super great, but... So, Zara, what's up? How's it going, my friend? You got a Power Diver shirt? Awesome. Alright, so you go. Tilt. Yeah, they're big. Why are they these Mind Stones still in play? I guess they want to use their Seagate Wreckage. I think I'm just gonna next game. I think we're wasting time. We're just like gonna lose this game probably. And we have like 6 minutes left. I could like try and like bait out the relic and like do some crazy stuff, but like we're just gonna time out. Leave a Decay in. Cut the Shadow of Doubt. They're clearly very attuned to playing around it. So. Christ. Alright. Tasigur's really good against them. Alright, your turn. Fatal Push, sure. Temple on 1, sure. Blood Moon, hello. Well, they got that relic again. It's pretty annoying. We have a Kolaghan's Command this time, though, so... Land? No. Man, they suck at drawing Tron. Alright, have fun. Goodbye, Blood Moon. That's pretty frustrating. Yeah, that's Gerard. Guess we're playing Snapcaster Mage, trying to set up for like Shatter, Shock, Block. I put some music on? Nope, recording for YouTube. I can sing for you. Okay. Okay. And I know we have K command, but sure. Sing. What should I sing? Exile a card in the graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we get it. Michael Jackson? Cause this is Thriller night. Is that good? How was that? Was that good? Did I do good? Alright, end step Kolaghan's Command. Shatter, kill an artifact, or whatever. Shock, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. Kill Tasigur, draw a card, untap. Select the relic, yes, let's go. I feel like I'm playing this match for the last like 5 hours. Draw for turn, Cryptic Command. Alright, that's interesting. Let's just say go here. With Faf and Cryptic Command up. Lucas, if you're a really good pianist and you have like hours and hours of music, I would do that. God damn it. Need a Field of Ruin at least. Alright. I'd prefer if I just didn't cast a spell this turn. So I can cast Factor Fiction. That'd be really cool. Just kidding. Oh, it's Karn. Sure. We counter... Oh, we gotta just go fast here. Just can't... Just counter draw, I guess. Torrential Gearhulk, cool. That's actually a really good draw. Draw land? Never. That's not the worst. I mean, like... I can't kill land and do that. Factor Fiction, can't go to 3. Sure. Do it. My favorite card. My favorite card. Oh. They get Blast Zone. Interesting. Oh, I'm blocking. Chalice on 2. Sure. Oh, just draw land. Main phase is Foff. You know it's main phase, whatever. Pick a land drop. There you go. Pick some cards. Danger! 5th time caller. Appreciate that. Resub. Thanks so much. Take the stroke pile at the lands. Oh, wait. They're not doing that. Alright. Yeah, easy stroke pile here. What is with these Factor Fiction piles? Are they just a crazy person? Are they insane? Like, they're the most insane Factor Fiction splits I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, alright, your turn. I can't have 6 though because I have a stupid Force Negation. Just crazy people. Just lunatics out there. What are they doing? Chalice of the Void on 0. Okay. They would empty their hand for Seagate, I guess. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm losing my mind. I must be in a weird place right now. They're gonna blow up Blast Zone. Okay. Untap. All I know is I get to cast Kolaghan. I mean, Torrential Gearhulk for what's it called? We're gonna attack. I get to cast Gearhulk for Factor Fiction or Cryptic Command, and that's just freaking awesome. I'll get Sanctuary here. I get Steam Bans, it costs too much life, I think. I get a 4. That seems too stupid. I'm out of Sanctuaries. Awesome. Alright, whatever. Kolaghan Command can come back later. Live the dream. Yeah, I'll take the 4 pile again. Kill that. Draw a card. They're trying to deck me? Must try to deck me. That's must be what it be. Alright. Mind Stone into her own Chalice. Got it. Oh my god. This has been like hell on earth. This game. I don't know about this match. I don't know what's going on. Like, opponent's just doing crazy stuff. I'm losing my mind. We're like winning pretty good, but it's just taking a really long time. Oh man, Drama Lock, cool. Mystic Sanctuary back. Kolaghan's, I don't even freaking know. This, sure, do that, yes. Play Tasigur. Get rid of all the 4 and 3, sure, do that. Go. Clock's ticking. Thought Scour, Drama Lock, Disdainful Stroke, sure, whatever, go. Your turn. Whatever I do, just do it fast. And then your Smasher. Too bad Smasher can't beat my Tasigur. Thought Not Seer, sure. You got it. Go nuts. What do you want? Pick a card, any card. Sure. Draw a card. Yeah. Draw 4 cards. Oh, look, another Kolaghan's Command. Cool. Kolaghan's Command. My favorite card. I guess it's awkward. Whatever. I don't think we died anything. Oh, I guess smash. Oh, that was like, never mind. All right. Huh. Okay. Definitely need some better win conditions. It takes a really long time to win. That's definitely a major concern. You know, we look at like Sultai. They have like Euro. We look at blue-white control. They have like, Teferi or whatever. Tasigur's sweet. Gearhulk's pretty sweet. Even more snaps. I was like, the idea of playing all instant speed is pretty sweet, but alright. Kolaghan's Command was good. Veto and Decay were basically irrelevant. So far the red cards were fine. That was match 1. Yeah, that was a long one. That was a long one. Ugh. Ice and pizza goldfish, everyone. Ice and pizza goldfish. Dovin's Veto, let's go. Don't be playing humans. I'm also not convinced that Dovin's Veto is better than more forces. I mean, Veto is going to be really good here, I guess. If we're going to play like a blue-white Mirror Hawk. This is going to be the longest Gear Deck live of literally all time. Alright. There's no way they're playing a relevant card on turn 2, right? Oh. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, well, couldn't veto that one anyway. Nice Kolaghan's Command. LOL. We don't gotta cast Kolaghan's Command on turn 3, you know? So, all the fetch lands and Ashiok, so we can certainly cast it. Alright, they have Field of Ruins. Things get a little weird, but alright, just to go. God damn it. Oh, boy. Well, then let's not allow them to resolve Planeswalker. Alright, I mean, just push it, take a hit, or whatever. Take a ping, it's fine. Push it real good. I mean, they're not going to tap out. They're going to opt in response to this. Ooh. Trying to get frisky here? Trying to get frisky on your turn with your Jeremy? Right. Opt goes bottom. It's a dead germ. Wow. Look at this crazy, crazy, crazy person. Just playing Teferi. Just all willy-nilly. Oh, they're not seeing this one coming. They definitely didn't see this one coming. Surprise! Alright, so we're gonna untap and I guess K. If you draw a land here, so we can K command and still have Veto up. Yeah. Untap. Draw land? Damn it. Yeah, we're not gonna K command. I'll have to resolve a planeswalker, so we can actually just Thought Scour and Tasigur here. I don't hate that. You drew an Astrolabe. Awkward. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to leave the push in the graveyard because we have a Veto in our hand, so there'll be another Veto in the graveyard soon enough. It is very, very clunky and expensive to keep replaying Batterskull. We'll find a good window to do it. I'm not really concerned about Batterskull right now. Well, I guess we can't, like, Mystic Sanctuary the Veto now this turn. Alright, that's fine. Let's just untap. And land is cool. Right to combat's cool. Are they blocking? Wow. That is a feisty block there at 20 life with this Batterskull in play. Sure. Alright, we're going to Astrolabe. We could leave up Kolaghan's command and Veto, but casting K command seems pointless right now, so just keep making land drops. Alright, drown the Loch. So we have Counterspell and Dovin's Veto. I mean, this is the kind of spot in matchups like this where playing these weird off-color cards is like really, really good. They're going to end-step Cryptic, bouncing Tasigur, and drawing a card. This person is a maniac. Yeah, whatever, sure. Why is everyone so crazy today? Like, all of our opponents are just actual maniacs. They just get a Mystic Sanctuary with only 2 islands in play? What are they, us? Fairy Time Raveler. No, Dovin's Veto. Get out of here. They're going to drown there, actually. But we're just going to put the Veto back on top, I think. Doesn't matter. So this is definitely one of the benefits of playing these cards, that we can keep using them with Mystic Sanctuary, which is pretty cool. Alright. Veto on top, your turn. I can do this all day. It is April Fool's Day, it is very true. Alright, they're not playing a land, they're saying go. So that's cool. We could end step Factor Fiction here. They probably counter it. I guess we can have them counter it and just get it back with the other Mystic Sanctuary. That's kind of gas, honestly. Like, what can they do here to punish us? Nothing really. Yeah, just do it. End turn, Factor Fiction, you lose. Spell Queller? That is awesome. Man, I love that we're playing we get to get a Factor Fiction here off of our, like, Drown the Loch. Okay. So I guess we untap and drown. We're not gonna bring back push into a fetch land. If I had a fetch land in my hand, I guess I could upkeep to it, right? Yeah, so upkeep. That works. Okay, so we're gonna upkeep, sack, Delta. Get Sanctuary. We need a third Sanctuary in this deck for sure. Get back push. Draw for turn. Cast Fatal Push. Cast Factor Fiction. Oh, that's a good Factor Fiction. Oh, man. 3 lands or a land and a Spell Snare. Spell Snare is good against them. Spell Snare is definitely good against the Snapcaster Stoneforge Mystic deck. Ooh, what do we want here? Oh, I snap take 2 land Spell Snare. Are you kidding me? Give me this. Love it. And now our Tasigur's coming down too. This is like the best day of our life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to exile Factor, but I'll exile push. Let's do it. So now we have Veto and Drown the Lockup. So yeah, newsflash, Dovin's Veto, good against the blue-white deck. Here it comes. See, they know we have Veto in our hand, right? Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, we have Kolaghan's Command, but I think Spell Snare is good against Snapcasters later in the game. They get, like, a sword. They could, like, in theory, like, get the sword in play and somehow sneak a creature in play. I mean, I'm just gonna Spell Snare this. We also have a threat in play, too, so... Now we have a clock, so... Damn. That's a sweet earth. Alright, I mean, you're up, opponent. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Look at my hand. They're gonna Field of Ruin my Steam Vents. I think that's fine. If there isn't a Decay command or anything. It's an old meme, but it checks out. Love it. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Stoneforge Mystic again. Could activate Tasigur in response. That's kind of tight. We just K command on our turn. So we have Spell Snare and Factor Fiction in our graveyard. That seems spicy. Let's do that. We had Explosives land. Sure. Alright, that's fine. You can have your Stoneforge Mystic. See if I care. Sword of Feast and Famine, you got it. I say to you, good luck to stick that one. Good luck sticking that one. Alright, so we're gonna just untap here, attack. Oh boy, it's only getting better. Explosives on 0. I mean, they may try and bounce Battle Skull, we just blow them out, so. Astrolabe's too good. I don't know if it's honestly even like that good in this deck. It's much better in other decks, but. Alright, it's your turn. You want to do some stuff on their end step? Make Kolaghan's Command. Kill some stuff. They could bounce the Batter Skull in response. I guess they could like bounce Batter Skull in response and then put it into play. That's kind of gross. Let me just untap. Torrential Gearhulk. They block it again? Okay. What's the, like, plan here? Sure, that resolves. It's your turn. Bounce Batter Skull. Sure. Hallowed Fountain, sure. What's up, Canary? What's up? Alright. I mean, again, there's just like no real reason to do anything. They just have 6 cards in their hand. We have a threat in play. We have all the reactive counter spells in our hand. Just on tap. I guess I could activate the Tasigur, but even then, like... Yeah, I probably should activate its Tasigur. Whatever. Alright. Oh, we're playing green too, just in case you're wondering. Bounce Tasigur, draw a card. So now I'm getting punished for not activating Tasigur last turn. This is fine. Treecast Tasigur, Sig up. We still have Dovin's Veto, Force of Negation, and Cryptic Command up, and Drama Loch, and all this stuff. Is the green for Ancient Grudge? That's a long time ago. They're going to Raw Dog a Snapcaster Mage. So we're going to, I think, let this resolve. This is fine. Let them untap. And they're going to go for the Equip, and we'll just go Kolaghan's Command. And they'll fight over it, and then we'll have Veto and Force of Negation. So still game 1, yep. Black. Red. Kill this. 2 there. Nothing? Alright. Oh, we had something there. You know, like... I'm ready to fight this huge battle, you know? It's very Time Raveler. How about... Veto? Or I guess Veto is better than Force. Just keep on plugging. Why not Teferi first? Like... Alright. We are 1-0 currently. We beat Eldrazi Tron in game 1. I would say our opponents in both rounds have not played very well. Which one of the benefits of playing control deck is you make them play a lot of turns. For 2. We're going to activate Tasigur in response and let this resolve. The marionette deck was awesome. It was very, very good. I was very impressed by it. If you missed it, it'll be up on YouTube. To get back Veto or Kolaghan's Command. They give us Kolaghan's Command. Cool. Get more. Oh, that sucks. If I don't have any lands left. Oh, man, that's terrible. We're actually out of basics? I must have milled one, didn't I? Yeah, I milled a land. That's a huge tilt. I might not let that resolve if that was the case. I was kind of an extra mana to resolve Gearhulk next turn. Alright, whatever. Play Jace the Mind Sculptor. Alright, so we're gonna... I guess we'll just dismiss here. Could bounce Mystic Sanctuary, but I don't like doing that. That's not my thing. If Gearhulk... I don't have lands in play for Gearhulk and stuff. Sure. Alright. That's a lot of cards. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 2. Alright, let's draw a land, I guess. Really want that land from Path Exile, I'm not gonna lie. Snapcaster Mage. Alright, let's play Explosives for 0. Which can kill a germ at some point. Instead of discarding the hand size, we'll play end step Gearhulk on Cryptic or something or whatever if they play a spell and just defend it with our Force Negations. Oh boy. Magic Trick, $80 for your deck live. Orzhov 8-rack. Sweet. Played at some Legacy GPs at about 50%. Interested to see what I think. What changes you would make. Awesome. Thanks, Magic Trick. I appreciate that. Make sure you fill out your the Discord form, all right? And join the scheduling Discord. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I guess they have Batterskull in their hand. 3, 4, 5. They just get nothing? Sure. Not going anywhere for a while. Spell Snare. Snapcaster in response. Yeah, I want a third Sanctuary for sure. Analeek. This is interesting. They have 2 cards left. 2 cards left. One of them is Batterskull. I kind of want to force here. Just Thought Scour, untap. Maybe not. Bunch of Gearhulk. Should play this deck first. This is fine. I mean, getting a Snapcaster in play when they're at 5 is actually a pretty big game. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Kolaghan's Command in hand. Like, we're pretty ahead on resources here, so we'll just end this game. Oh, look, they're dead. You are the one that is the dead.
Blouses.
Discarded Batter Skull. Discard all your cards. Discard all your life. Okay. Alright, so there's like Blue-White Stoneblade. Nice Fry. Oh, okay. Could have Rest in Peace. It's pretty annoying. Plague Engineer, not very good. Clique is pretty nice. Fry, Veil of Summer. I'd like to cut a little bit of our graveyard stuff. If you want to know how to get your deck on Your Deck Live, hop on over to JimDavisMTG.com. Hit the I Play Your Deck button at the top, and all the information is right there for you. Check it out. JimDavisMTG.com. I just don't like Shadow of Doubt at all. It only counters half the Stoneforge. The creature's still there. Just hard to use. Just a really clunky card. Just don't like it. That's your go. I'm gonna shave it into a story. I don't think Explosives is great either, honestly. A-Command's great. I like Force. Our card advantage cards are better than theirs anyway, and they resolve Planeswalker. It's pretty tough. I think I like Clique. And then we could shave a Drown if we're scared of them bringing in Rest in Peace. And I think Explosives is bad too. Just the old Dovin's Veto, Veil of Summer, Kolaghan's Command blue deck. What the hell is this? Put them all against 6. We're going to join them. This is significantly better. Oh. Oh.
Game. Blouses.
I guess they don't want to play anymore. All right. Sure. Round 3 coming up. Round 3 coming up. I mean, I think the matchup favors us pretty well. We just have a lot of really over-the-top cards in the matchup, so I wouldn't want to play against that either. Love it. If you haven't followed the gym, hit that follow button, of course, as I was saying, my website, JimDavisMTG.com. Make sure you check out CoolStuffInc.com as well, CoolStuffInc.com. Number one source for all your game shopping needs. Go buy some stuff on CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code Jim5. You get 5% off your order and the Jim Davis Goblin token for free. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Check out their card sorters. Pretty sweet. CoolStuffInc.com. Also free content every single weekday. No paywall ever. CoolStuffInc.com. I do a video Monday, article Friday. My video 2 days ago is the best video I've ever done. You should watch it at your leisure. On the play. We're going to play some Teamer lands, I guess. We're going to keep. They kept 7. Steam Vents go. Now we're obviously going to Shadow of Doubt them on turn 2 and make them cry. But Control Mirrors are great. I've been streaming for almost 8 hours now. I have a little bit of a headache, so they're a little, it's a little daunting, but we're good. We're good. Noble Hierarch go. Am I going to play in the Mana Traders MTGO series? I don't even know what that is. So, maybe? I don't know. Everyone's going out with online tournament series. I don't know what to do anymore. There's this Magic Fest stuff I want to do. It's PTQs. I want to stream it normally. I have no idea what anything is. We'll do stuff. I like to play some tournament Magic for sure on online tournaments. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Alright, they're playing Infect. And they're playing Glistener Elf. Nice Shadow of Doubt. Yeah. 15K a month tournament online. Makes sense for them to push tournaments like that. Just put some money in their pocket if everyone's playing online. Alright, I believe we're going to end step Shadow of Doubt because we need to cycle here. We're going to get a Hallowed Fountain, I think. Our hand's pretty bad here. Thankfully, they're playing Infect, so our life doesn't matter. We can fetch shock all willy-nilly. Okay. That's, yeah, it's a tough one as far as killing a creature with pump spells, but sure. Alright, we'll say go. Really weird world, you know? The world's changed so much over the last 2 weeks, it's actually unbelievable. Like, always people are scrambling to do online tournament series and stuff, and it makes sense, you know? It's just crazy how much the world's changed in like 2 weeks. It's totally insane. John's on a laptop doing school from home. I'm still sitting here making an ass out of myself on the internet for money. But that hasn't changed. Yeah, we can counter pump spells for sure, but obviously killing the creatures more is better. Let's see what they do. They have 5 cards in hand. They're not really in any rush, obviously, so... Or they are in a rush. Oh, it's converted mana cost. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Never mind. It's not power, obviously. It's converted mana cost. Alright, so... You don't really want to fight with them on their turn. So all their protection spells are also pump spells. So typically the best time to fight is on an Infect player's end step. So we're just going to let this happen. Take a hit. End step, fire off, draw on the Loch. See what we can do here. They're just going for it though. Sure. I mean, that means their hand must be nuts. Sure. I mean, we can't stop Blossoming Defense here. If you go to kill it and they have a pump spell, we just like have to let this resolve. I could have vetoed the Might. Maybe I should have, honestly, but I want to use Veto to kill the elf for sure next turn. There are 3 cards in hand. All right. Or eat Infect. Now the Nexus is also lethal. Alright, we're going to end step. Drown the Glistener Elf. Straws out their pump spell. No. I would have the deepest, boldest amount of respect for my opponent if they had no protection spell here. They obviously have it. They want to save for Nexus. I just want to say, though, how much respect I would have for them. Alright, so we're going to untap, and if they have 2 pieces of interaction, we're dead. Up, which is good. That helps a little bit. We got Tron, folks. We got Tron. Cost the mana to fire up the Nexus, too, so... Alright. You can't Spell Snare. I kicked Mines of Vastwood, right? Ooh. They're not even going for it? Not doing anything? Wow. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's still cost 1. The Spell Snare's looking pretty mopey here. I think I want a Fatal Push. I can't cast Push and Drown the Loch in the same turn. And Noble Hierarch is an extra mana. Skittles control? You just named the deck. That's the name of the deck. Love it. Love it. Changing it right now. Skittles control. Love it. Fantastic. Love the name. Alright, so we can't push and drown. I guess we could, like, drown so we have push for later if we have more mana. So is killing Noble Hierarch worth it? Constraining mana on Nexus is nice, They also want to sack their Waterlog Grove, probably, so they can change the mana even more. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to drown. Yeah. Deciding which removal spell to use. Sack Waterlog Grove. Alright, sure. Infect player's nightmare. Which kill spell should I use? Alright, that's pretty good. Okay. A little awkward because we like kind of want to have a 6 land for Gearhulk, but just putting a push or something like that on top of our deck's also pretty good. We can't double spell a removal spell, so not that, I mean, honestly, just Gearhulking drawing a card off Shadow Dust kind of fine. I'm gonna untap here. I'm gonna untap. Draw land? No, but a good one. That doesn't matter, I guess. Honestly. I mean, now we can push too. All right, I think we're in good shape here, folks. Can't double champ a stipple stamp. What's up, Brittany? Well, they know that we're packing heat over here, you know, and they got to build up like the perfect hand, but it's gonna be really, really hard. They're not playing company in their infect deck, folks. They have like 5 creatures. Thought Scour is on a bad draw. Just say go here. I want all 5 mana, so I can go push, decay, and veto, so we're not going to cast Scour yet. Ooh. Green for Spell Skite. That's an easy Spell Snare. Yep. Feel fortunate that Spell Snare actually did something. The funny thing is, too, is we just have, like, we literally have Steam Vents, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Breeding Pool in play. What do they play around? What do they play around? Like, and our hand is Decay, Veto, Push. If Kolaghan gets command in our deck, it's pretty funny. Alright. Love them not going for it. That's great. End step Thought Scour. We drew a land. Excellent. So, untap. Oh, Force of Negation too. All right, now we're really packing heat. All right. So end step, we're gonna fetch a basic island and a monastery, a mystic, whatever. They're gonna fight this turn. This is the turn. This is the turn. Here it comes. The first ball up is Rancor. Do we start fighting here? You have 4 interactive pieces. We have more interactive pieces than mana they have. We're gonna fight over this, I think, because this fizzles the Rancor too. And we're also 8, so we got a counter here. So, all right, we're gonna start with we didn't mill our black source, right? That'd been terrible. No, so we have a Watery Grave in our deck still. All right, we are gonna start with a Abrupt Decay. Is it Decay? Oh, I can't decay land. Holy crap! You're right. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're down a piece. Down a piece here. All right, so push Veto Force and then decay the Rancor if things go horribly wrong. I just totally blanked on that. Yeah, you're totally right. Obviously. Okay. That could make things worse. Because we're gonna have to lose our Gearhulk probably. Alright, here comes the stack. That's so bad for us. God, Abrupt Decay. Oh my god, alright. Whew. I need a sigh of relief sound on my soundboard. Yeah, Brittany, one time my buddy Jay, like a long time ago, in like an extended Grand Prix, like a decade ago, he thought you could explosives Affinity's lands. So he's like, played explosives on 0 when they had like Ancient Den and stuff. Went, explosives on 0, pop it. His opponent was like, okay. It's pretty funny. Alright, so Infect. We're going to want, oh my god, we have so many good cards against them. Plague Engineer. Blood Moon's actually pretty good against them. It's a little awkward, but we'll see if we're going to want that or not. And then Vendilion Clique's also great against them. Take out the Decay, which we get to cut a color. We're going to shave down on some of the big like card advantage cards. I think Shadow of Doubt is just terrible. Sorry. Spell Snare is also pretty bad against them. It's very, very narrow. They only actually have like 2 forests in their deck, so Blood Moon's insane. Blood Moon kills Nexus and turns off their ability to cast spells, so... And then we're going to shave it into the story. It's just like a big clunky dumb card. And this should be a pretty good matchup for us, I would think. I guess Decay hits random things like... Shaper Sanctuary. Let's cut the into the story. Like, we're just going to win because they can't win anymore. Not because we need to draw cards. So, Fry kills the unblockable Infector. Yeah, I mean, it's Blossoming Defense. It's just like as bad as other removal spells are, you know? Alright. Oh my god, come on. Alright. Opponent Mulligan 6 also. Mulligan. As a Plague Engineer, but... Woo! I think we found our hand of the week here. What do y'all think? Hand of the week? Need a hand of the week emote for sure. Oh, we're definitely keeping. We're obviously keeping this. Put him against the 5. Put back the Gearhulk. Sounds great. Like, you kidding me? On the draw, double cantrip, basic land, Blood Moon. There's no Charizard. That's true. There's no Charizard. Raise your hand in chat if you like my hand of the week this week on Twitter. Easy game. Astrolabe. It's weird though because the Charizard I chose for the hand of the week, it says basic Pokemon, which makes no sense to me because Charizard is a evolution Pokemon. So, like, look at this. Why does it say basic? Can I make it bigger? I can't make it bigger. Isn't Charizard like a stage 3 evolution or whatever? You know? Hand of the week, check it out. Blighted Agent, you got it. Tapping out for it too, so we can like push here. That's not a real card. I put a fake Pokemon card in my hand of the week. God, I'm such a freaking fraud. I'm a fraud. Don't look at me. I'm a fraud. Okay. Let's get basic island here. And just push this stupid thingy. It's funny, my same friend, Jay, who did the explosives thing, was also a professional level Pokemon player when he was 13. He flew to the Pokemon World Championships and came in second place when he was like 13 years old. And he told me how like all of the evolution Pokemon were really, really bad. It was all like just combo stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna Blood Moon them and just kill them, I guess. Alright, well, concession in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Game. Blouses.
It's a good matchup for us. 3-0. 3-0. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are we doing here? What are we doing? If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome everyone. We're 8 hours deep into the stream. Oh yes, make sure you follow. Best way to support stream. $5 a month, my friends. Don't get that Choco Mocha Latte because, well, you can't because Starbucks is closed. Because everything's closed. You gotta stuck watching me instead. And it's $5 a month. What do you get? You get access to my private sub, Discord. You get all my emotes. You get access to my VODs. You can watch my VODs whenever you want. Also, I get a Christmas card every year with my token in it for free. I do things like Survivor Football and stuff like that, but obviously it might not happen this year because who knows. But yeah. So It's all great. $5 a month. This is my full-time gig. It's what I do for a living. How I support my family. We're in the middle of buying a house. So, you know, life's crazy. Appreciate it. Love your support. Let's keep. All right. Thought Scour. Please don't mill my important dual lands. Alright, so Serum Visions, if they top, do we Thought Scour them? Oh, they top. No, not think about it. We have 2 Snapcaster Mages in our hand. We have to, like, fill our graveyard, too. Oh, man. No, we need to hit ourselves. We can't do them. Doing them is the coward's way out. Doing them is saying that we can't beat their good draw. Like a coward. Like a true coward. We want our Snapcasters to do stuff, you know? Alright. Chat really wants to do it. I guess I'll listen to chat, because I'm just a singing, dancing monkey. Does whatever you want me to do. Alright. I think it's the opposite. I think it's cowardly. Let's do it. Let's see what the top 2 cards are. Scalding Tarn Opt. Are you happy about that, folks? Are you really happy about that? Huh? Are you happy now? Scalding Tarn Opt. Boo. Alright, just gonna breeding pool, I guess Kolaghan's Command. Man. Oh boy, whatever. Alright. I was hoping we draw Angler. That is true. They might draw a 1-lander. Right? That is very fair. Alright, chat. You're right. I'm wrong. It's fine. They're going to Noxious Revival their Scalding Tarn to the top of the deck. So clearly they didn't have a land. So we basically Thought Seize them. Because they take the 2. We don't take the 2. Alright. Get Scalding Tarn back. It's probably Storm. Which is probably pretty bad for us because our hand's so bad. Oh, man. What are we reading today, exactly? Don't play Brawl. Thing in the Ice. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's like a Phoenix deck, I guess? I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my mind. I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded. Alright, now I want to Snapcaster as Thought Scour pretty bad. Because we also, if they bounce with this, it's pretty good too. Yeah, it's like a Phoenix deck probably. We're going to get basic Swamp. So I need to get a black source. Yeah, we'll just say go. Get basic Swamp. Flashback Thought Scour. They might be Phoenix. Don't scour them anymore. Just don't do that. Manamorphose. Okay, here we go. Is it Charm? Well, Faithless Looting is not legal, so sure. Discarding Arclight Phoenix and Lightning Axe. Alright, and they're done for the turn. Target me this time, thank you. Stupid chat. Hey, we had a push, awesome. Also Shadow of Doubt. Okay. So we want a few things here. We kind of want a few things here. We kind of want to leave up Shadow of Doubt, because if they draw a vegetable, they're going to crack it immediately. We kind of want to play Astrolabe. We kind of want to Snapcaster push their Thing in the Ice. Kind of like bounce our snaps, too. I think we just Astrolabe, play a land, say go. Guess we'll attack first, too, because they have they're scared of Bolt, maybe. Ah, I blocked. Brave. Very brave. That's a lot of colors. Okay. Okay. Scared of Bolt in my Sultai deck? True. Very true. Very true. Good K command, but like, what modes, you know? Like, we have push to kill this. We don't really care about this. We're not really scared of that. We're gonna... We don't really need to fetch any more duels. I'm just gonna play Island and say go. We're not gonna call against command. We don't care about thinking the ice that much, realistically. And there's no good second mode for Kolaghan's command, just a 3-mana shock. That's a good card. That's a good card. That changes our stance a lot. Now we need to kill them. So now we're going to Snapcaster push and just kill them. Yeah, they're playing Nox Survival. They're definitely playing Ascension, so... So, the texture of his game has changed significantly. Because we have no answer to that card, really. Which is amazing in our 5-color deck, but... Snapcasters, go nuts. Do your thing. We also have a Stone Rain in our hand, too, so that's kind of cool. And a Cryptic Command. Okay. That sounds great. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. We have 1 Abrupt Decay. You're right. I'm wrong. My bad. Opt. Alright, so that is a card with a name in the graveyard. I think I just bounce this now, too, right? That was a pretty sick draw, honestly. We're lucky. We're very lucky. It's not a fetch land. Into the tank they go. Thought Scour. Targeting themselves. They mill a Mesa, chart a course. Lightning Bolt targeting Snapcaster Mage. I think I want to keep the Snapcaster Mage in play. I think we're going to counter this and bounce Pyromancer's Ascension. If they play a land, they can't do anything else, so... They play Arclight, which is fine. Leave it back on defense. We Kolaghan's command it. Untap. Okay. It's kind of crappy, but sure. Discard a card. Deal 2. Just looks like a Phoenix deck for the most part, yeah. Discard another Phoenix? That's awkward. I mean, their hand is Ascension and 3 cards, so if they can get back the Phoenix... I mean, we have also Cryptic Command in the graveyard, too. We can just Mystic Sanctuary, tap, team, or whatever. Then Mystic Sanctuary at Kolaghan's command. Yeah, that resolves. Bolt targeting Snapcaster Mage. That's gonna resolve, I guess. Are they actually playing on Shadow Doubt? Alright, thank God. Alright, so we're gonna Mystic Sanctuary back. I guess Cryptic now, because we're not going to kill him anymore, so... Get back Cryptic. And hold Shadow of Doubt to counter his fetch land, which is pretty sweet, too, so they're going to end step that for sure. Untap, play land. Attack for 2. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Cantrip Stone Rain. You're at 3. We drew into the story. Mystic Sanctuary is just a heinously horrible design, by the way. We're playing the card, obviously, but just a horribly, horribly designed card. Alright, so they're like an Arclight Phoenix deck, and they're also an Ascension deck. So Celestial Purge is going to be coming in real useful here. I guess we'll Cage. Cage doesn't stop Ascension, right? That just copies things from your hand. Definitely want Ashiok. Explosives does kill both Thing in the Ice and Ascension, so kind of cool with that. Now that they've seen Shadow of Doubt, it's coming out. Push, Spell Snare is great. Push is fine. Veto's fine. Decay is good. Cryptic Command's not very good against them, honestly. And then let's kind of into the story, I guess, because they have their own graveyard hate of some kind. I like that. I gotta pee really bad again. Hold your butts, folks. Sorry, folks. I'm a human being. Alright, what are we doing? They're playing the Phoenix stuff, right? Yes, fine. Maybe Ashiok, whatever. Seems cool. Seems cool. Steam Vents untapped, go. Sure. Watery Grave. Alright, let's give him the old Astrolabe. Dragon Loch should be counterspell real quick. Real quick. Yes. Mystic Sanctuary being fetchable is just like egregiously bad design. Fetchlands are bad enough, you know? Thought Scour targeting me? Nope, himself. And Flooded Strand. And they're cracking it right away because they are scared. Thought Scour. I think leaving up double thought Scour or Drown the Loch is fine. Kind of want to preserve my fetch. I guess maybe I have to have Tasigur. I mean, I'm in double Thought Scour, so probably playing Ashiok next turn. So I'll just like shock and say go and like slow him down a little bit. They got Mystic Sanctuary, but yeah, they just fetched because they were scared. Because they were scared. Steam Vents tapped, go. Thought Scour myself. Veto. Dovin's Veto, surprise! Thought Scour myself. Explosives. Draw Dovin's Veto. Cool. Untap. And into the story. Pretty sure we should get an island here and play Tasigur with 2 mana up. No reason to play Ashiok into a Mystic Dispute or whatever. It's not really under any pressure right now, so it's not even that spicy of an exile, so Flooded Strand, Explosives, Thought Scour, Force of Negation, Black, and Thought Scour, I guess, because I have 2 of those. Tassie, baby, come and play in this little game. What is this monstrosity? If you're listening, welcome to the stream. This is Your Deck Live, a Sharp Play Your Deck Live on stream. This is Lhxo's Skittles Control deck. Skittles Control. We're 3-0. We're cruising right now. So it's definitely a wild deck list. How aggressively do we veto here? Like, we like veto and end step? Is it charm? I don't know. Guess we'll never know. Aria of Flame. That card is very good. We're gonna veto that one. Play around Mystic Dispute. Sorry. And they have 6 cards in the graveyards. Into the Story is not on yet. Field of Ruin. Okay. I still got that Mystic Dispute single right now. I don't really want to cast this Ashiok. Just gonna play a land and say go. Might just be a Field of Ruin. I guess I could also like Scalding Tarn back a veto. 3-0 so far. Upkeep. Noxious Survival on Lightning Bolt. Okay. Sure. You have Noxious Survival with your Lightning Bolt. And they're going to pass the turn. Okay. Sure. I guess we're going to fetch. I guess we're not going to. We can just activate Tasigur. Probably have like 2 bolts in their hand. They're trying to kill my Tasigur. Sure. So we're going to drown here. Because, like, if they fight over this, we get to resolve Ashiok. And if they don't, they're just, like, so low on resources that they're trying to lose anyway. So we're going to drown here. And I think they're going to dispute back. I think it's going to be that's my thought. Same thing. Spell Pierce, dispute, whatever. Alright, that's all fine. So now they're wiped, and we play Ashiok, and the game probably just ends. We could also put a card on top of our deck now with Mystic Sanctuary, which would probably be Veto or Drown the Loch. Probably Veto. Yeah, actually, that's great. Get back Dovin's Veto. Yes, please. Untap. Lucky draw. The son of a nightmare. I was right. Look at that. Look at me. I'm so smart. Oh, nope. White. I am so smart. SMRT. They have 1 card net. I guess we made our end of a story really bad, but we're almost a hard casting it, so touche. So we are 1 card off of just casting into the story. Just like fine. I think end of story is just bad. Like, just play Fact or Fiction. You know, like why do we have this card that like is a little bit better than Factor Fiction, but can just also be bad sometimes? All right, so they exile some stuff, whatever. Untap, draw. Kolaghan's Command. Now, Ashioking them opens it up to Bolt, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to play a land tapped and say go. Now if I Field of Ruin, those are abilities your opponent's control can't call. I think that they would get to search and I would not. Right. Yeah. So don't want to be doing that. That's definitely a bad thing. Okay. So just do the old K commands. Give them the old discard, deal 2. Now they have actual nothing. They discard a Thought Scour. Sure. Now we're going to fire off our Ashiok here. We drew a land too. Cool. Just cast this, right? You don't want to get Mystical Disputed or Spell Pierced or whatever. We worked hard for that one. Hey, Grafdigger's Cage. It's a good thing that land was in a fetch land, because I might have just gone for it and not realized it. Heh. Alright, sure. Now I have Grafdigger's Cage, so whatever. Yep. They also milled themselves. Adorable. Alright, let's start playing cards here, I guess. Let's play an Astrolabe. Draw a card. Let's play a Thought Scour on them, I guess? I guess, like... Excuse me. If I do it on me, I could, like, Mystic Sanctuary back a spell that I like, if I like it. I guess I'll do it on me. Sure, whatever. Cryptic Command, Astrolabe. Yeah, so we'll just, like, play land here. And I can't fetch. I'm so stupid. Idiot. Whatever. It's fine. Just play Age, play lands, there you go. Eventually we'll find some way to win the game. Probably. Hopefully. They also milled themselves, too, so they're going to target themselves again on the mill. No, it's targeting me this time. There are not that many win conditions, so we've lost both Ashiok and a Tasigur so far. Sure. Yes, we have one Tasigur and one Gearhulk. Target me again. They're trying to deck me. This time we hit a Snapcaster and a Purge. Arclight Phoenix. That's awkward. So your opponent's control can't cause... So I can't search off field that they can. This is fine. Just crack a fetch land next turn and kill it. Gearhulk's gone too? Oh, crap. This sucks. We're going to lose the freaking meeting milled by Ashiok. None of our win conditions are here. Alright. Crack the old fetch land. Gas Fatal Push. This is going to be a really embarrassing loss. This deck needs a copy of Field of the Dead. Yep, they're just going to mill me. They had Astrolabe Fiction. Alright, that's fine. Cast Serum Visions. I think it's fine. Top bottom, sure. Zibby's taking his pee break too. He's working hard, you know? Alright, we have 9 cards left. And we still have a Tasigur. We got a Tasigur and a Dream, folks. As long as it's not in our bottom 3 cards, you know? We have a Grafdigger's Cage in play. No comebacks in that Phoenix. That's really annoying. Okay. Nice Abrupt Decay. This is the most embarrassing loss ever. Oh, man, that's really embarrassing. All right. Well, we had them to literally nothing, and we couldn't win because they exiled all of our win conditions. That was really, really embarrassing. That game was lost in deck building. Nowhere else. Bring in our clicks, too, maybe. Trying to Loch. Fatal Push, Spell Snare. I'm gonna cut the forces, I think. K Command's also like pretty bad, realistically. Let's cut that and cut at the end of a story too. Oh boy, that was a bad game. They had literally nothing. And we just couldn't win the game anymore. That's bad. That was a bad one, Zibby. What do you think? It's bath time again. It's going to be the cleanest hamster in the whole world. Just you wait. Just you wait. Sultai Master deck was awesome. If you missed it, look for it on YouTube. Super, super cool deck. All right, not like this. We can't lose. We can't lose this matchup. We can't lose to this deck. Can't do it. Do I have Veil of Summer too? Nah. All our counterspells are soft. Okay. Definitely looks worse than Astrolabe. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. We should have this like uncastable Gearhulk, 2 uncastable spells. We didn't go undefeated, but it was very good. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? It's almost like we're playing 5 colors in our deck. Alright, we're gonna keep this. Ship Clique. Click and Drown, I think. Alright. Let's go. I think Decay is important. They've shown us Pyromancer's Ascension, Aria of Flame, Thing in the Ice. I guess we're getting... This is what I'm talking about fetching the lands. Like, we get a breeding pool here, I guess. Take 1,000,000 damage to cast our spells. We mill Thought Scour and Clique. Alright. Alright, it's not that bad. You have nothing? Thing in the Ice. Alright. I guess we're fetching... We draw push, actually. Let's Steam. All right, there goes Steam Vents. So no red mana this game. Which is fine, because we basically board out all red cards, I think, right? So this is fine. We'll fetch a Watery Grave tapped. Okay. I might actually just main phase a Snap Scour here, so I don't want to get disputed. And it's pretty good value if they bounce a thing in the ice anyway. So put the wrong fetch. It was stupid. It doesn't really matter. A lot of Thought Scours. A lot of Thought Scours. Alright, as a push, we have a Sanctuary too. It's not the worst. Definitely want to save this Decay for Aria Flame. Top. Lucky. It's not bad. Okay. We could snap Thought Scour them. And drop Fatal Push. It's not bad. We actually want this thing in the edge to flip and bounce our snaps. Rats, they blocked. They topped. It's our only other snap. Yeah, Sanctuary back to push. We're going to do it. End step, is it charm? Draw 2, discard. So the problem is, their top cards could have been Arclight Phoenixes. And we're going to mill them for them, possibly. I think we're still going to do it, though. We want to cast Scour. We want to resolve Snap, so... Don't be 2 Phoenixes. Lightning Bolt opt. Alright, that's fine. They discarded 2 Arclights. Sure. And again, we actually actively want them to flip thing in the ice, so our snaps come back. We are a little soft to these Arclight Phoenixes, though. Bolt targeting me. Sure, that's scary. Alright, do that. If they have a Spell Piercer, we're dead. But what are we going to do, right? Bounce stuff. Bolt resolves. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're dead here. I think we played that. I think we played this game pretty well for being on 5 cards, but they just kind of had everything here. Just 2 Phoenixes, 2 Bolts. We're at 3. We should have no outs. Definitely not unhappy with the choices we made this game with the cards that we had, but what are you gonna do? All right, that's fine. No perfect record for Skittles. No perfect record for Skittles. 3-1. 3-1. Let's finish strong here. Oh boy. Remember, folks, check out bsuppiesupplies.com. Number source for your game supply needs. Go buy a card sorting tray. You're stuck at home, nothing to do, quarantined, out of work. Go buy a card sorting tray. It's $15, $20 with the promo code. Sort your entire collection makes it super easy. I have 2 of them. Check it out, bsupplies.com, promo code GYM10, 10% off your order. bsupplies.com, also great boxes, binders, other great storage solutions. Organize your magic cards. You know how you're always like, man, if I only had the time to organize my magic collection, I would do it. I got news for you. Now you got time. Do it. Win the die roll. Let's go. Perhaps we were just running a little well in the earlier games. Mulligan. Yeah, we're going to keep this. I'm going to ship the end of the story. We have no way to make it good. Just play Watery Grave tap and say go. Ho, hello. Well, we wanted a fast match here. We got one, looks like. I mean, Tasigur is good. This is where our mana base is going to laugh in our face, basically. Alright. I guess we can counter an Eidolon. Wish we can do it anyway. Alright, just play Lance and go. Alright. So now if they Eidolon, we can actually just counter it and not take any damage from it. I think we're in pretty good shape this game, honestly. Tasigur's also really, really good against them. So far we've taken the minimum damage. It's a pretty big game, obviously. That's a good draw. Double Drown. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. No haste creature can beat Tasigur, so I guess I can't play Get Drowned back then. Hold on. I mean, dumb. I want to play Hallowed Fountain tapped, but I also want to get Drama Lock back, too. That's... Can't do everything. Gotta play an Island then, too. Whatever. Just do it. Just play that damn Tasigur. Let's go. We're at 16. They have 5 cards in hand. If they have like all burn spells, they're probably going to lose. If they draw like at least 1 creature, probably okay. Okay, well that's kind of a burn spell on a creature, but sure. Okay, that's also pretty awkward. We're just going to say go and activate Tasigur end step, I think. Vantage go. Looks pretty good from this vantage point. Tasigur. They have Searing Blaze Bolt. I guess that's like bad for us, but like they're gonna end up just giving us Tasigur back probably, right? This is like not. This is like. Oh wait. We had another Tasigur? That sucks. All right, that's the worst ever. But sure. So they didn't have a bolt, and we have a Scalding Tarn. All right, I guess we're gonna attack now. It's only dreadful if they draw a Goblin Guide, but. 5 lands ain't bad. Go to 11. Not the happiest place in the world to be, but I'm going to go to at least 10 to get a breeding pool here, it looks like. Are they considering Boros Charm to save their Eidolon? It's actually kind of scary. Because to kill it again would cost probably 4 damage, honestly. Interesting. Very interesting. We have a lot of cards tonight that cost more than 3, so like or not. So I'm gonna put them on Boros Charm pretty heavily here. So that's kind of scary, honestly. Searing Blaze. Ugh. Wait. It played a land. Alright. We're at 8. Oh my god. We're at 8 and we think they have Boros Charm. So fetching puts us to 3. Oh my god, this is terrible. Just untap. Straw. All against command. No! I can't play all these colors. There's just too many colors. Why are you like this? Why did I have to draw Hallowed Fountain? Why couldn't it have been the breeding pool? Or the steam vents? Sacking Canopy. Alright. Or whatever. Canyon. Oh boy. Long stream today. Long stream. Alright, I mean, we're just going to end step, activate our Tasigur and die, probably. What's fine, whatever. Like, what else are we doing? We have literally nothing in our hand. Yeah, kill me. What are you gonna do? Ah, 2 Boros Charms? So we had no chance. Alright. Cool. Does not seem to be a good matchup for us. I'm in Long Island, New York. Alright, let's make some... We have literally nothing for the matchup. Not a card. Not a single card I want to bring. I guess Clique, maybe? Just cut the... I mean, the vetoes are like... They're good if we can cast them. Oh my god. Alright, Clique's coming in, so we can clock them. Decay's coming out, so we don't need green. Explosives is pretty bad. Tasigur's great. Force is fine. Spell Snare's the nut. Oh, Purge. No, if we White Courage, sure. Let's bring the Purge. It's just like bad, though. I just don't even want to Purge. So that means I gotta fetch white. I'm just gonna die. Just got a clunker, like into a story or something. I mean, Shad, that's also kind of bad, but oh boy, this is we are completely and totally unprepared for this matchup. Oh my god. I mean, when we started the league, I did say that I had some significant problems with the deck. I am happy they're showing themselves now to at least prove me right. Because the first 2 matches were almost like a little too smooth. Like, oh boy. Alright, mulligan. Alright. Sure. Ship the Sanctuary. We're gonna fetch probably Hallowed Fountain. I mean, Blood Moon, like, If we don't draw a Astrolabe, we're just going to die if we have Blood Moon. Our mana base isn't that good. It's good in slower matchups, but... Rift Bolt means they have Eidolon, most likely. God damn it. Blood Moon is actually fine against Burn, but only in certain scenarios. If you're playing Blue Moon, it's good. Turns out Boros Charm and Helix and stuff, it's fine. But, alright, so... If they have an Eidolon, I want to cast Thought Scour. Yeah, I'm thinking an island, I guess. Could scour them for Drama Lock, but they're like somewhat likely to have a fetch land. God, would you Steam Bends? So awkward. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, if they have fetch land into Eidolon, we have a counterspell again. Oh. Oof, thank God. CMC. Always CMC. Love it. Love it. Now let's just draw a Tasigur. Close. Close. Nothing. So that's bad. That means they have 6 spells in their hand. And we have an unbelievable amount of work to do this game. Alright. Hallowed Fountain's here. Trying to assemble Tron. Okay, that's a card. I guess we'll just play the island so we can Shadow of Doubt too. Like Veto a Boros Charm. Shadow of Doubt a fetch. Spike ya. Oh, that's not a fetch land. Boo. Alright, we're cycling it. We just need to do something because we are probably dead to their entire hand. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Why? No. Oh my god. I guess we could play a fetch land and like get back a card with Sanctuary, but like that doesn't even seem good. Oh my god. Okay, well they've drawn 2 lands in a row, but we're at 8, so if all their cards are worth 3 damage, we're just dead. So... I mean, this has got to be like, you know, a 1585 matchup. Like, maybe worse. There we go. Tron. Sort of. We're just drawing in response here and trying to find a counterspell. This is a fitting end for us. A fitting end indeed. Oh, 1 life point.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, so I'm actually glad those last 2 matches happened because it exposed what I was trying to say at the beginning about the weaknesses of the deck. There's not enough payoff here for all these colors. I think if you wanted to be... Like, your metagame's got to say you need to have main deck Dovin's Vetoes, to really be doing this. And the problem is that if you're going to build a deck like this, you have to gear yourself towards, like, both the early game and closing the game. So, like, I think Shadow of Doubt is, like, really, really bad. End of Story is not very good either. We got to have more stuff to do in the early game. We're good in the long, grindy games. We have main deck Dovin's Vetoes. We have always, like, big effects and stuff. But, like, we just can't beat a burn deck ever. Like, ever. There's just no real benefit to splashing for Abrupt Decay. Just take the breeding pool out of a deck. I think this deck would probably be at its absolute best if you were just straight blue-black. Literally splashing for just Kolaghan's Command, Blood Moon. That's probably it. Thunderwunk. We gotta have a talk. Cards have a floor, and they have a ceiling. And cards are not only their ceiling. Yes, 2-mana Cantrip Stone Rain is really, really good. Most of the time, it's just cycling 2 for an awkward mana cost. This doesn't work out like that. It's hard to leave mana up. You can't do it. They don't crack the fetch land. They just play a fast land. And that's kind of the issue here is that we're, Mark, my hand was like fetch land, steam vents or something. Good games, Mark. You lit us up. On fire. But yeah, so Shadow Dow's just bad. Like, Shadow Dow's not even playable in a 2-color deck. Why would I play it in a 5-color deck when I have more options, So, I think if we were to play this deck again, creature lands are really awkward with the Mystic Sanctuary, which I kind of get. But I think I would play... Let's do it, I guess, right? Thunderwhack is a ceiling kind of... That's a good, positive attitude, Went 3 and 2. Floors don't exist. All right, let's cut these. Let's do a little work here. We can clean this up. Add a Factor Fiction. Force of Negation is great. Cut the Shadow of Doubts. Cut the Breeding Pool. We're not playing green. No Veil of Summers. I also think that 1 Field of the Dead is like a really, really good extra win condition. Because we were struggling a little bit to win those games there at the end. Where's Field of the Dead? Oh, we're in Pioneer, I think. Come on, Magic Golem, you can do it. I believe in you. Not that much, but... Yeah, 1 Field of the Dead. Let me play, like, 2 islands, 2 snow-covered islands. Oh, we can't even do that because we have the Astrolabes. I think we play 1 non-snow-covered island. Magic on, what the hell? Alright, so our lands are likely to be 1 of each dual, Swamp, Snow-Covered Island, Watery Grave, Mystic Sanctuary. So plenty of lands from Field of the Dead. Just we need to see some way to win the game when the game goes long. If our like stuff gets milled, or we don't want it to be like a Tarmogoyf or something. We want like a more sleek win condition. I think Field of the Dead fits that pretty well. Mana Leak's definitely like on the menu. It's definitely like a longer game control deck though. Explosives is fine. 2 Gearhulk, or Gearhulk, 2 Tasigur, 2 Cryptic, 2 Factor Fiction. So Thunderwunk, I agree. That's definitely a very good idea. I haven't done that yet, but it's a really good idea. Veto, leak. And if we're going to splash white cards, let's splash like knockout cards, like timely reinforcements, you know? I think if you're going to be splashing, you're going through all the trouble to splash these colors. Your card shouldn't be like slightly better negate or slightly better Doomblade or whatever, you know? Like, it should be a home run like timely reinforcements. You know, that's a really good card to splash. Cryptic Force of Negation is pretty good. You have a lot of like anti-spell stuff. I don't mind playing the fourth. I guess the Drown Loch is also like a removal spell. I like Drown a lot. I'm a pretty big Drown fan, honestly. I don't mind playing a Clique in the main deck either. We should need ways to win the game, honestly. You know? Clique's kind of just like fine all the time. I mean, I'm a huge Clique fan. Like, I'm like the biggest Clique fan ever, so. Field of Ruin. 23 lands is like a little light. We have 4 Astrolabe, 4 Thought Scour. So you have 2 Veto, 2 Kolaghan's Command in the main. I think Kaya's Guile is just like not a good Magic card. The problem is that like we're just being really cute here, honestly. You know, like if you want to play cute, fun cards and play in your control deck, like they're all going to be fine if they work out. But like, are they the most efficient cards to play? Probably not. You know, 3 mana Teferi. That's a possibility. That's a good knockout card, honestly. You'd be like a 2-0 in the sideboard or something like that. The question is like, do you need help in those matchups? Like, probably not. Probably not. Any Planeswalker is a little at odds with like the counterspelly aspect of the deck. I want a 3rd Snap, I think, actually. Timely, Cage, Ashiok, Fry. It is true. Bouncing Astrolabe is really, really good. Oh, yeah, 3rd Sanctuary for sure. Add a Sanctuary, cut Pretty sure you only need 1 Watery Grave. I don't know why we need 2. We have a Swamp and a Watery Grave and 4 Astrolabes. Let's cut that. Also, if you want to get really filthy, you can play Vedelkin Shackles. If you want to just have fun and play fun cards, that card will crush any creature matchup. Dude, love me some Shackles. I mean, we were just splashing green. Casting Euro is a pretty big commitment. I mean, Plague Engineer's sweet. Fry is fine. I like Ashiok, Timely. I'd probably go here. I would say that if your goal is to win a tournament and play the most optimized deck, I don't think just like adding an extra color to your control deck is like the best way to do it. Like, I think that playing Veto main is probably just worse than like not playing Veto and playing extra Force Negation and calling it a day. But if you want to stay at least 4 colors, this is how I build the deck. So like the 1 Purge, 1 Fry. I would say, though, that it's probably not super optimal. You're probably better off building the deck just as a mostly Dimir, maybe Splash Grixis for Kolaghan's Command and Blood Moon. Or maybe like lightly Splash Green's not even that good. Yeah. Monastery Mentor, it's not really where you want to be. It's a possible card. Well, obviously, when you're playing all the colors, you can play any card you want, you know, but the question is if the cards fit in the deck super well. That's the big question here. So, but yeah, so I think if I were to play it again, under the at least 4 colors, you know, multicolor theme, I would go with this. I think these updates are simple but definitely effective. The Field of the Dead will add a lot to your longer matchups. 3rd Mystic Sanctuary also. We help the burn matchup a bit with the Timelies. You might need more, but don't think burn's very popular, so that's fine. Blood Moons are nice. Plague Engineer's nice. Deck's really fun to play. I mean, it's obviously a riot. It's a fun control deck. It's pretty sweet in that regard. But sweet. So any questions, comments, concerns? XO. Sorry I couldn't 5-0 for you. I thought I was feeling it. Once we were in that game against Phoenix that we lost, it felt like we could never lose. I was like, we're going to 5-0 for sure. But I tried. I tried. So you two folks, please, hope you enjoyed the video. Please take a second to subscribe to the channel, like the comment, and like the comment. Oh my god. Like the video, leave a comment, sub the channel. Please take 10 seconds to do this. If you like my content, like my videos, do it on every video. It helps me out so much. Just one click for a like, one click for a comment or whatever it is. All right, you two folks, I love you.